Hello guys, today we are gonna see the story and review of a romantic comedy drama film. In the opening scene of the movie, they are showing him, Cupid, the god of love. His job is to attack people with arrow of love and make them fall in love with each other. His next project is to make the hero of this movie fall in love. His name is SK. He is very talented and loves acting. But till date, he was not interested in love or any other girls. Cupid's project is also pending for 10 years. One day, SK attends the audition of a famous director over there, but he was not selected. He came to know that the lead role of that movie was a nurse character. The next day, he was speaking to his friend about his dream girl and telling him the reason why he is not interested in love. Suddenly, he notices that everything around him was changing as symptoms of love. Yes, he saw the girl who is up to his level of expectations, and she is the heroine of this movie. Cupid starts his project SK from here. He attacks him with the first arrow of love. Few days later, SK goes to her house to propose her. There he saw that her engagement is going on with another guy. SK is completely broken here, but somehow decided to concentrate on his career. Next day, he changes his costume as a nurse and attends the same audition. This time, he nailed it, but when director told him the scene of first love in his movie, SK was completely stunned by thinking of his first love. And this time also, he gets rejected due to this. While going to home, he meets the heroine accidentally and talks to her as a nurse. Heroine introduces herself as Kavya and offers a job in the hospital where she works as a doctor. SK decided to maintain his character and confuse the nurse about her marriage and make her love him. The next day, he goes to the hospital and somehow joined as a nurse by fake certificates. Here we can understand that he is ready to do anything for her. In a hospital, he meets a kid who is a cancer survivor and promises her that he will do a great magic for her if she is obedient and takes her tablets and injections regularly. SK starts confusing Kavya by saying her that her fiancé is ugly. Kavya was a little bit confused too. In the next scene, Kavya invites the nurse SK to her birthday party. Here, the nurse SK gives her a whistle by saying that a guy told to give her. As soon as she blew the whistle, the sky was filled with fireworks, balloons, paper lanterns, wishing her happy birthday. She goes down to meet that guy. Here, SK is standing as himself and proposes to her. Kavya was totally stunned here. Next time, when meeting Kavya, Kavya shouts angrily to him, saying that not to disturb her. SK also said that he won't disturb her again. But Kavya starts missing his presence day by day. One day, Kavya goes to SK's house in search of nurse address, but SK was not disguised as a woman, but somehow he managed by hiding inside a room. Here, she asked her about the SK to him itself, thinking that he is a nurse. SK was overjoyed on hearing this and he came to know that she is missing him a lot. One day, he called Kavya asking her to meet him in a coffee shop. After this meet, they are getting even closer, but it was accidentally noticed by her fiancé. And suddenly he preponed the marriage to the day after next day. The next day, Kavya met SK and told him the problem and also told him not to meet her anymore because her marriage is on tomorrow. SK was completely broken. That night, Kavya calls the nurse to meet her and told her that she left the home for SK. But here, her fiancé came to kidnap her. But SK ran as a nurse but returned as himself and saves Kavya. Now, a phone call came to the SK's mobile and Kavya notices that it was the same mobile of that nurse, but SK somehow managed it by lying. The call is for the nurse asking her to come to the hospital because the cancer survivor kid needs her. The kid is in critical condition and asks her to do the great magic. SK starts removing his makeup in front of everyone. The great magic he mentioned is to change himself as a man. The kid was very happy, but Kavya was not. She was very angry with him and shouted that he cheated her. After few months, Kavya gets a phone call from SK and she pretends to shout angrily to him, but still she loves her. Here comes the new friend of Kavya, who is her patient. While talking to him, his nose peels off. Yes, again SK disguised as an old man. But this time, Kavya is easily convinced, and finally, they propose to each other, and the Cupids project is successfully completed.